Hello and welcome back to... Whoops, that is the wrong scene. Hello and welcome back to Lana. My name is Beast and I'm back with my girlfriend's president. Sorry for the lack of uploads? I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, honest to God. I've just been feeling, honest to God, kind of physically unwell these past few days. It's actually not even funny anymore. Has it actually been like a full week since the last upload? Not quite. 4 days since the last upload. Which means, almost 6 actually. Yeah, because the last upload, the last actual episode of this recorded was the one where I went on a, schizophrenic, conspiracy theory rant at the start of the video, which was after my shift. So it was on Tuesday. Oh yeah, but yeah, like I said, I've just not been feeling too well. Quite frankly, don't feel quite good again yet today either. I just felt like I should at least record a little bit. Because in this case, it's not even a case of I don't like the game. Like it was with The Witch's Love Diary. I am enjoying the game. It's funny as fuck. I just feel like I'm going to not enjoy it as much. If I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much if I played it the way I was the past few days. And even today, I don't think I'll record much longer than an hour, honestly. On a separate note, I actually got Tekken 7 now, and by God, I suck at that game. I saw it was on sale, down to like the definitive edition with like every single piece of DLC was down to like $18. So I just got it because why not? And it's kind of fun because it works as a kind of intimidation tactic. Because in Scott's server kernel, I recently I fucking washed him in Smash. And I'm a Kazuya main. So I just like sent a picture of the game in my Steam library, put it in general gaming chat, tagged, and was like, ah yes, time to improve. And then like yesterday I was playing Tekken 7 in call, and he suddenly just like puts in the voice chat for no mic people, aka the chat for people that don't have microphones, so they can just write in there, and he just like writes in there, oh no, Beast is playing more Kazuya. And it's vaguely funny. Actually, you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well talk about something. I had an idea. Well, first off, the D&D Kensei monk with light hammers reflavored to be gauntlets or greaves. So he's like armored gauntlets or something like that, which is just like plate here and nowhere else, and essentially like parrying like that. I guess the best comparison I can make is a Jude's weapon from Tales of Xillia, something like that. And my other idea is Battlemaster Fighter Monk multi-class, because so much of the flavor from a Battlemaster should just already be in the Monk class inherently, but it isn't. So it just feels natural to have a Battlemaster Monk. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. Probably. I've raised my voice a little bit there. Yesterday we passed the time normally after what happened. Can't get Irina out of my mind because of the impact. Because the impact is so intense when she crosses her arms, or because she looks so cute in the maid outfit. I tend to fall asleep quickly, but I'm sleep deprived from agonizing over it yesterday.
Irina-san がおいでになりました。おはよう。
Hey.
昨日はありがとね。
No problem.
楽しかったわ。
Her bashful yet gentle words slowly permeate into my heart. I felt warm and happy to the point where my head completely blanked out. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. It was worth giving it my all.
何慌てちゃって。おかしいの。
Yeah, right. Jeez, what am I getting it all worked up for?
おはよう、プーチン。
Immediate scrutiny.
おはよう、ユキノ。ねえ、二人とも、昨日はカラオケに行ったんだよね。そうよ。本当にクオンさんと3人で行ったんだよね。
We sure did. Whoops. Irina nodded as well. Oh, also, since I just talked about how I've been and how I got Tekken 7, I've been listening to Hitei's Shadow on loop all day today.
じゃあなんで2人で頬を赤くしてたの？それは。
Well, there were some troubles along the way.
目が泳いでる。
Yukino, she's unusually sharp sometimes. For now, I should change the subject. I don't really feel like letting people know about what happened yesterday either. Man, Irina's really good at singing. I was surprised. She sang those Nipponese songs so easily.
褒めたって何も出ないわよ。
No, I'm not flattering you. You were really good.
そう？
Let's go again sometime. You should come with us, Yukino.
ごまかしてる。なんか隠してる。
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
今度はユキノの歌も聴きたいわ。ぜひ。
After that exchange, Yukino was puffing her cheeks during breakfast as well. Tried to convince her while walking to school, but the puppy was sulking the entire time. At last, the chime sounded. Our homeroom teacher entered the classroom as usual.
はい、皆さん、こんにちは。新しく担任になりました。ヨーゼフ・スーマ・メレンゲと言います。以後、よろしくお願いしますね。
Unnoticed a priest that looks like he's actually touching children. Who led him near a school? Or not? What?
誰？あんな先生いたかしら？
No, this is my first time seeing him! As I looked around the noisy classroom, nobody seemed to understand what was going on either. I made eye contact with Yukino and Elle, but they shook their heads and seemed clueless. What about a previous teacher? Could it be that he was involved in an accident? Ah, your face is scary!
失礼なことを言わないように。1000人の方は急に世界一周の旅に出たくなられたそうで。
Sounds pretty fishy.
嘘などついておりません。私は神の子ですよ。
ありえない。顔超怖いんですけど。
なんかビーム出そうよね。
Judging from the commotion in the classroom, it sounds like everyone's thinking the same thing.
Shut up!
Okay. Calm down, please.
神は沈黙を尊びます。さあ、出血を取りますよ。
Things got off to a rocky start, but other than that, homeroom ended pretty normally. Lessons were thorough and serious, and his teaching wasn't bad either. It's just,
では次、本堂純一郎君、訳しなさい。
Ah, scary! What is this pressure? Rather than a teacher, he's more like a great demon king.
失礼ですね。怖くなどありません。さあ、早く読みなさい。
Yes, sir, I'll read. I thought it was my imagination that his eyes were unusually stern towards me, or scary, rather. But first, I'd like to know why all the students who soon got to know him began calling him Soma-sensei. Another brainwashing apparatus.
でありますから、この訳はわからんでもない。ずいぶん肝を舐めたと見えるとなるわけであります。
Soma-sensei was appointed with a great deal of fanfare. It was full of suspicious characteristics, but everyone accepted it like nothing ever happened the next day. It would normally be unheard of, but when you think about the bizarre situation that Ku brought about, whatever happens wouldn't be too far out. I did have my doubt about the school's employment methodology, but I'm starting to think that he is a relatively good teacher. Soma's lessons are surprisingly decent. It's interesting since he has an accent, and I'm grateful since he advances the material on top of pinning down the main points properly.
本堂君、わかりましたか?
Yes! There's also a slight feeling of tension. Well, the world will return to normal once Ku completes her device. Soma might disappear too. I feel a bit lonely if such a dynamic teacher disappeared too.
では次、イリーナさん、続きを訳してください。
はい。戦いの始まりはすべて怨恨に根ざしている。当然のこと。しかし、怨恨のみで戦いを支える者に私は倒せぬ。
Irina looked down at a textbook and read her translation out loud. As far as I know, Irina is the type to write down her translations onto her textbook, which meant that she did it on the fly.
はい、大変結構です。前後の文脈から意味を組んだ良い意訳でした。
ありがとうございます。
はい、では今日はここまで。次回の予習を忘れないように。
Hey, Irina, your Japanese is good, but you're pretty fluent in English too.
ええ。他にも日常会話レベルならドイツ語もわかるわよ。
Och sagst det så, hä? Har oss fångat? Rätt för det bakpef, gubb. For languages is overkill, though.
よく交渉する相手の言葉は覚えるようにしているの。通訳を挟まない方が話が早いし、それに私の前で内緒話なんてされたくないし。
Fearsome Russia? Irina smiled mischievously and giggled. That devilish image is appropriate for her, or cute rather.
まあ、主に他国語を覚えた理由はそこだけれど、こうして日本語を習得していたからこそ、みんなと友達になることができた。そう考えると、習っておいてよかったなって思うな。
That's true. If you only spoke Russian at the time, I probably wouldn't have been taken at first sight.
もう、それは言わないで。私の中じゃ黒歴史よ。
Thanks to that encounter, I became friends with the president of another country. I'm really glad that you spoke Japanese, Irina. Maybe you should try learning Russian too. Became interested in Russia after being with you. A number of neighboring countries, but I don't know anything about it. You're not really neighboring? Like, yeah, there's technically a portion of the world where there is nothing between you, Japan, and Russia except for ocean. And I still wouldn't call that neighbor. Anyways. Fuck. Should have let it finish first.
なら私が教えてあげようか。
Really?
昨日は日本文化を教えてもらったし、だから今度は私が教えなきゃフェアじゃないし、純が嫌じゃなかったらだけど。
I'm not against it at all. I'd also be happy if you teach me. Our eyes met. When I see your wet eyes shining like rubies, it feels like I'll get sucked into them. This is bad. I've been conscious of Irina constantly since yesterday. Irina's also been acting a bit strangely since yesterday. The atmosphere became nice, I should say. She's cute. Her refined features and her soft liquid lips. Ah! Get on to yourself! Then teach me from the basics of the basics.
じゃあ、キリル文字の読み方からね。
Sure! My heartbeat beats drowning out her voice. I can't hear very well. It almost feels like this happened before. That was during my first love. I fell in love with Irina-Chan. There was a prickling pain in my chest whenever I recalled it, but I can't feel it anymore. But now I feel that towards Irina. I have become very conscious of Irina, whether I liked it or not. Okay, I like that he is just straight up okay. That is exactly what I felt for Ran, and I don't really feel any pain anymore when I think back to my affection towards Ran. So that probably means something. Lunchtime had arrived and walked in the hall holding bread and drinks in both hands. I don't have Irina-Chan's bento today, so it's a slightly lacking meal. Yukino was called to the snow house in the morning, but returned at fourth period, so I got her share too. I got that popular thick meat cutlet sandwich for myself. Her running ability is second to none when it comes to rare, super rare, limited items. Once I got back to the classroom, Yukino and Irina were seated and waiting. Here's the egg sandwich, steamed cheese, bun and milk.
卵サンド買えたんだ。ありがとう。
Nothing impossible for me, the purchasing warrior. Of course, I got the treasure too.
それは1日20個限定の肉厚カツサンド。それ、そんなにレアなものなの？
Yeah, it's a rare item that sells out immediately as you're leisurely leaving the classroom. It's war during lunchtime. The fight for this thing between students is more violent than the Battle of Stalingrad. Sterling Yard, I mean. Sorry.
そんな大げさな。
Oh yeah. Do you want to come with me next time, Irina? I think experiencing that at least could... once would be something to remember.
考えておくわ。ねえねえ、早くご飯にしようよ。お腹空いちゃった。
Sure, let's eat.
いただきます。
The moment Irina opened her bento box, Yukino and I glued our eyes to it in discomfort. Oh.
どうしたのそのお弁当。え？何かおかしい？
You had Russian food the other day, right? Irina's lunchbox was pure Nipponese-style. It was a salmon bento. Besides, these were sauteed burdock, fried eggs, and spinach. Perfect nutritional balance.
ルシア人が和食のお弁当を作っちゃおかしい？
Nah, it's not weird. I was just surprised. Wait, huh? I think I saw this menu somewhere before.
最近朝はご飯も一緒させてもらってたじゃない？あれで和食にハマっちゃって。ランに教えてもらって作ってみたのよ。
Sauce? We can make it just by that? Huh? Just by that, huh?
確かに国ごとに料理の仕方は違うけれど、基本は一緒よ。でも日本料理は繊細ね。調味料のさしすせそって言ったっけ？ これをちゃんと守らないと味のバランスがあっさり崩れてしまう。すごく勉強になったわ。
What are the sausages so seasonings? Sexual harassment! Northern is a weird anime. Which was it in English again? Hold on, no, fuck it, I'm looking that up real quick. Oh yeah, right. When it came to miso, it was like miso horny all of a sudden for some reason. Hold on.
料理にはさしすせそというものがあります。木下さん、お料理のさしすせそは何か一つずつ答えてみて。さは砂糖、しは塩、すはお酢で、せはせ。ブブー、はい、時間切れです。
じゃあ先生、さしすせその正解は何でしょうか。セクハラ。
Sekhara Dunk. Maybe I can find. Oh, there we go. There's the same episode in English dub. Maybe someone like fucking time-stamped it. Hopefully. And that's not it, I think. Actually, it is here, roughly.
On to another topic. When you're cooking, there are 5 seasonings that are fundamental. Ringo, would you care to list them off with that perfect little poker face of yours?
Sugar is one of them. Salt is 2. Vinegar also. And then...
Huh?
Sugar, salt, vinegar.
Enough smack talk. The other 2 are soy sauce and miso now, aren't they?
Miso honey!
That show is so fucking weird. That's amazing. You can make it this small. There's no doubt that you make a good knife. Good knife? Yes, a good knife. A good wife in Nippon. Ina's hot glance seized my eyes. Could it be? Questioning from her wet eyes had enough destructive force to make me imagine something unnecessary. Yeah, I think that domestic side is nice, you know?
ありがとう。
Rampaging Yukino in 3, 2, 1?
あのね、ジュンさえ良ければだけど。
Yeah, I wanna try a bento by all means.
あ、ついでだし、作ってきてあげる。ほんと、ついでだから。
Ah, she's just too cute, that Irina! The blushing Irina quietly watched me, her ruby-colored pupils wavering. My cheeks burned up at once.
見つめ合うの禁止！大統領命令だよ！それと、ジュン君のお弁当は私が作るの！
No, you're not. I came back to reality from the soul in Yukino's words. I feel kinda mad that she put it in when I was getting good. Or maybe grateful that she saved me from such a situation. I'm confused. Well, whatever it is, there's something I have to tell Yukino. I'm sorry, please allow me to respectfully decline. Sorry, I'm still at the age where I value my life.
私も作るもん！お弁当食べてもらうんだから！
No, I beg of you, for the sake of world peace, please restrain yourself. Was that a usual lively conversation, but...
やだもん！私もジュン君に食べてもらうもん！
Oh, depression is starting.
Yukino.
I couldn't say anything after seeing Yukino on the verge of tears.
いいじゃない。Yukino にも作ってもらったら？私も作るけど。
Irina carefully broke the silence. Alright. Yeah, I want to eat your rice ball since it's been a while.
本当にいいの？
A man doesn't go back on his word.
じゃあ明日はとっておきのお米を炊くよ。土鍋でご飯炊いちゃうよ。よかったわね。
The rice Yukino cooks is delicious. She's good at molding rice balls too. There's occasionally other outrageous ingredients inside one of them, but it's not inedible. But I didn't request a bento from Yukino for a trivial reason like that. Yukino and I always had a snug relationship. Even though we were slightly conscious of our genders, we never stepped into a lover's relationship. But right now, Yukino is trying to take the step forward. Before I felt it was alright, she was okay with it. But right now, I don't think I can respond to Yukino's goodwill. However, I still can't reject her either. I know what I'm doing is hypocritical, and I'm misleading her. I'll sort out my feelings soon. Feels like I've been recording for way longer than I have, like 26 minutes already.
はい。では今日の授業はここまで。起立。礼。
じゃあお昼にしましょうか。
Sure. Feels like we've been making a lot of eye contact lately. Well, Irina always looks into people's eyes whenever she spoke. It's just that her gaze has grown softer recently. They've gotten better in drawing me over. Every time our eyes meet, my heart beats fast and it's troubling.
やっぱり二人ともいい感じになってる。
Just then, Yukino stuck her face between our gaze.
私だって作ってきたもん。
Rice balls,
お
right?
にぎりだよ。
Yeah, I can eat them if they're rice balls. I have my stomach medicine too, so I'm fully prepared.
今日はご一緒させていただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Elle approached us with the yakisoba bread in hand. Yeah, of course.
やっほー、純ちゃん。お姉さんがランチに来てあげたわよ。
There are a lot of people today. Keep it coming.
もっくんは？
He went to the cafeteria.
じゃあ今日の純ちゃんはハーレム状態ですな。
Well, that's certainly the case. Yukino, the school idol, and Irina, the fairy of Russia. Along with the last year's beauty contest winner on that channel, of course, Elle. There really are only cuties gathered here. This could only happen in an eroge.
声があんまり嬉しそうじゃないね。
But Annechan whispered next to me here. That's not true. If there's a man who isn't happy about being surrounded by such beautiful girls, he'd unmistakably be gay. Tried dodging the subject, but...
好きな人でもできた？
You know... This person sank her teeth into it.
その様子だと残念ながら私じゃないか。で、誰？エルリンはなんか違うし、ユキノンとプーチンの二択よね。どっちが本命？
But Annechan asked me and pressed her breasts against my back as usual. But... Stop it, Annechan. Turned around and gently pushed Annechan away. Feels like I'll get killed by some murderous glances, so... I pointed in the direction where I sensed the curse.
なぜだ？なぜあいつだけあんなに？
Because he actually interacts with them instead of looking at them creepily from a distance, like, you know, an actual fucking stalker.
死ねばいいのに。死ねばいいのに。死んでしまえばいいのに。
ほんと楽に死ねると思うなよ。
なるほどね。
Well, now you understand, I don't want to rouse them any more than this. Annechan shrugged her shoulders and smiled bitterly. I think I managed to deceive her for now. Alright, let's eat some grub then. I'm looking forward to Irina's bento. I could still feel their eyes on me, but I'm used to being envied. Now I'll hurry and dig in. What is this pressure? I instinctively looked over my shoulder. Soma-sensei was scowling at me quite intensely.
Jesus.
Are you okay? Moreover, he's muttering some kind of curse. How scary.
Hondo Junichiro-kun.
Yes?
神聖なる学びやで不純一切交友は慎みたまえ。
ゾーマ先生の言う通りだ。
ちくしょう、ユキノ様を独り占めしやがって。
おまけにルシアの妖精にまで手を出した不定やつだ。
彼らの声に耳を傾けるのです。あなたは彼らの気持ちを考えたことがあるのですか。
ユキノ様を返せ。
そうだそうだ。
お前に俺たちの気持ちが分かってたまるか。
My classmates are sad and reluctant to ignore this if the teacher warns me to. I'll obediently apologize. I'm
よ
sorry.
ろしい。二度と女の子たちを独り占めなどしないように。
Yes. Zivri replied feebly like
先
that.
生、それはおかしいです。純と親しい友人がたまたま女の子だっただけではありませんか。
なんですと。
先生は友人と食事をするなとおっしゃるのですか。
そうではありません。つまり周りの目を考えなさいと言っているのです。
わかりました。場所を変えましょう。
なんですと。
そうだね、生徒会室に行こうよ。あそこなら誰にも迷惑かからないしあそこならお茶もあるしね。
Sure, let's do that.
決まりね。それでは先生、皆さんお騒がせいたしました。
Zoma's eyes were filled with tears from Irina's offensive. I felt sorry for him, but also satisfied since he was being kind of unreasonable.
よーし、じゃ行こうか、ユキノ。ランナちゃん、どこ触ってるの。くすぐったいよ。
Ranechan exited the classroom while tickling Yukino's sides. I went after that, and then Irina and I followed. As I'd expect from an active duty president, you didn't stammer at all.
ゴミどころ満載だったからね。なんてことないわ。
Thanks, though. Felt a bit refreshing.
いいのよ。私もちょっとイラッとしてたし。
I'm so happy she helped me. It's kind of nice talking with Irina like this. Makes you want to stay like this with her.
ねえ、それよりちょっと聞いてみたいんだけど。
Sure, what is it? Irina stopped laughing and began to speak on hesitantly. Jesus Christ, I
どう
already
して
can't
さ
talk
っ
anymore.
きランと離れたの。いや、変な意味じゃなくて、ほら、今までランとかユキノとかに抱きつかれて喜んでたから、なんか変だなとか、そんなこと思っちゃっただけだから、本当にそれだけ。
Well, you know, I mentioned it earlier, didn't I? There were some jealous eyes observing us. That was an excuse. I know. The truth
本
is,
当に
I unconsciously pushed Ranechan away earlier, but I'm distinctively aware of it now that Irina is watching me intently. I didn't want Irina to see me like that, because I like Irina. Maybe Irina feels the same way about me, I think. To look into her wavering eyes, I desperately endured my feelings of wanting to tell her. I'm sorry, I lied.
じゃあ本当は
That I can't say yet.
どうして。
Irina's sorrowful voice was gradually constricting my heart. I know the reason behind her sweet voice and moist eyes. It's all the more. My unbearable feelings of love are overflowing, but I can't tell her that right now. One reason is Yukino. She has feelings for me. I don't want to leave her hanging. Another reason is, even if we confess and have mutual feelings for each other, the time for us to part will come soon after. I'm a student, Irina's an actual president. If this bizarre world comes to an end, we'll be forced to split apart whether we like it or not. The worlds we live in are too different. I'm not a child to the point of not knowing that. Go to Russia once you graduate. Problem solved. With that said, we're not mature enough to just let it be. Could you wait a little longer? Boys have stuff going on too. I have to put my feelings in order. Irina gently grabbed hold of the sleeve of my jacket. I immediately knew that the very depths of my brain were boiling. It's pressed marriage to embrace her strongly, and we carried our feet to the student council room.
Tadaima. お帰りなさいませ。どうしました？お顔が赤いですが。いいわよ。病気なんかじゃないから。まあ、そうですわね。イリーナ様の病気に効くお薬なんてこの世に存在しませんものね。だから私は病気なんかじゃないってば。いいえ、病気ですよ。恋という名の。あらあら、失礼。それじゃあ私はこれにて退散いたしますわ。
I'm already ending the part. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I've been recording for so long and then it's just a 30-minute part. But, you know what? Maybe that's like a good thing right now. Just take it slow and all that. Anyways, yes, like I said, sorry about all this. See you next time. Bye bye.